We are going over Nvidia here on April 14th, 2025, and up nearly 1% today. If we go into the hourly chart, we did hit a high of 115.38, and on the daily chart, you can see here, we recently had a low of 86.62. Personally, I did add some position here into my long-term portfolio for Nvidia. I added some shares at $88, at about $96, $103, and as well as $110. So those are some of my latest purchases. Even if we do have a pullback, I don't believe that we'll have a pullback as massive as what we've had here in the past couple of trading days. I would still view that between $117 and $96 is a pretty good entry point here for long term. I still personally wouldn't mind dollar cost averaging while we're below 117. And even if we are below the 200 daily moving average or 200 day moving average, I still don't mind having an entry below $126. In terms of an upside movement, if you want to compare it from our current price here at about 112, I would keep an eye out for 117 here being retested here within this week. And again, keep an eye out for 117 resistance to break above, as well as, for my personal opinion, within April 2025, we should be able to see a possible test here towards 124. And I think this would be one of the more bullish moves here, especially if we do potentially break above the 200-day moving average. If so, going into possibly the remaining of April or going into May, I would expect to see 132 being retested here for Nvidia stock. Be sure to do your own due diligence as well, and if you need a community for Nvidia stock, I highly recommend joining our Discord, link down below in the description, free to join, and also the QR code on the right side. We got over 32,000 people and a dedicated chat section for Nvidia. I've been saying this for quite some time now, that this dip between $117 and $96 has been a really good dip opportunity. And again, I could be wrong, but that's just my personal opinion, and that's where I'm personally dollar cost averaging, with the exception of also adding below 96 one time. I did add at 88 there, okay? But again, that was a really good dip opportunity, and I just couldn't, watch it go away. I knew that it was going to be a reversal because this was just way too cheap in my personal opinion. And I already wouldn't mind, dollar cost averaging between 117 and 96. And again, I'm talking about in terms of shares, and I do expect to see a pretty bigger move to the top side here rather than a pullback, right? Pullback could have a short-term small move to the downside, but if anything, that's what I'm keeping an eye out for, a move back up to the top side there. 132 is one of my personal price targets here for Nvidia in the short term, and then of course long term, eventually within 2025 or even going into 2026. I'm very bullish on Nvidia retesting 153, the all-time high. And at the moment, if you compare this from our current price, it's right around a 37% move to the top side. That's definitely something I'm keeping an eye out for and pretty excited for as well. Just on the way up to 153, some resistances you want to keep an eye out for as well when we do get to those levels are, again, 117, 124, 132, as well as 142. And I think the moment we test 142, that's the moment we should be able to see a potential short-term move towards 153 after, again, 142, okay? Thank you guys for watching, and let us know what your thoughts are down below in the comments. Are you long-term on Nvidia, or are you just short-term trading this for the potential momentum move? Or, again, are you bullish or bearish on Nvidia here for the short term? Long term, I'm sure most people are bullish on this stock and expect it to go higher. Again, let me know what your thoughts are down below, and if you don't have a community, feel free to join our Discord as well, okay? Thank you guys for watching, and if you are lastly looking for live entries and exits, I highly recommend joining our Patreon. We do have a 90% off permanent discount as we're celebrating our 5-year anniversary. It does include live entries and exits on stocks and options, again, including Nvidia as well. This is shared by multiple analysts. And if that's something you're interested in, check to see if we have any available spots. QR code on the right here for Discord and Patreon. And both links are going to be down in the description of the video as well. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you in the next video for Nvidia.